A recent experience has gotten me thinking about how our computers can help or hinder our productivity. I'm Dave Edwards. Well, here's how it started. It used to take me twice as long to write my blog posts. It had nothing to do with writer's block. I use a program that always syncs what I'm working on to the cloud. That allows me to never worry about losing drafts, and I can pick up where I left off. But my old computer was so slow that it seemed to take forever to connect to the web and the cloud. I mean, I would try to write a blog post and I would see the spinning beach ball while it was trying to connect, and it just took me forever to write a couple of sentences. I tried a lot of things, but ultimately I knew I had to buy a new computer. I researched all the features in both Macs and PCs. I read a lot of articles before I made my purchase. I decided to buy the most powerful computer that fit within my budget. Actually, it was a little bit out of my budget, but when you buy the least expensive computer, yeah, you'll save money, but you're going to end up with a slower processor and older technology. I'm now happy with a Mac that has a screaming fast processor, lots of memory, fast SSD, and a high resolution monitor. The slower your computer runs, the slower you will work. If you haven't been in the market for a new computer, you're going to be surprised at how expensive computers can be. But I knew that if I went cheap, I would regret it later. Technology is still advancing, but the demands on your computer's processor and storage continues to increase as well. That's why I wanted to get the best computer I could afford, and I don't regret it. So now I have a fast computer, and I'm currently focused on streamlining my workflow to take full advantage of the computer that I'm working on right now. My first step was to learn keyboard shortcuts. If you pay attention, you'll notice how many times you grab your mouse, move the arrow to the menu, click on Files, scroll down, and click on the option you need. If you do that many times during the day, as I had been, well, those seconds add up. So I took a look at the shortcuts in Microsoft Word. I printed a list of those shortcuts, and they sat right next to my computer. Now, many of them are now second nature. So now I'm looking to memorize shortcuts for Excel. I've also checked out shortcuts for other programs I regularly use, like Evernote, for example. Another productivity trick I've learned is to make better use of the search tool on my computer. I've made better use of Finder on my Mac. You'll find Spotlight in the menu bar. Look for the magnifying glass. You can always press Command plus space to get there as well. A third trick is to create a file naming system to add to your consistency in locating files. All of my folders are named for a specific client or project. Within that folder, I use simple but standard phrases like contract or expenses. Each document name also includes when the file was created in a year, month, day format. And my final tip may be the most important of all. Always use an automatic backup system for your files. All of my files are in iCloud and on an external drive in my office. No one worries about backups until their computer crashes. Our computers have made us much more productive, and we don't often even think about what we can do to help the process along. I have a lot of other tips for helping you to be more productive with or without your computer. They are all in my course, Pathway to Productivity and Better Time Management. Find out more about the course at daveedwardsmedia.com. Click on Courses.